Hello everyone, today, let's explain the specific operation of the 808KK. The first is parameter adjustment. After startup, press Enter to enter the main screen. Skin tab can be selected in this interface. From tab 1 to tab 6, tab 1 and tab 2 are mainly for white people. Tab 1 is whiter and tab 2 is slightly darker. The larger the number, the darker the complexion. Tab 3 and tab 4 are mainly refers to yellow people. Tab 3 is whiter and tab 4 is slightly darker. Tab 5 is mainly refers to Vietnamese and Cambodians. Tab 6 is for Indian and black. This part can adjust the energy density. The pulse width cannot be adjusted. It changes with the adjustment of energy density. Frequency refers to the number of light emitted per second. Skilled employees choose the frequency of 5-7. Frequency of selection 3 for unskilled employees adjust according to the size and proficiency of personal operation. Let's choose the complexion first. Let's take white Asian skin as an example, then click the Home button to jump to this interface. This interface can select the treatment site and gender, male and female. Now select this part to enter the parameter adjustment interface. The first parameter is energy density. The second is pulse width. The pulse width changes with the change of energy density, and it cannot be adjusted by itself. So when we regulate, just regulate energy. The third is the frequency, which is the number of light output per second. First below is the site change and the recommended duration of treatment for that site. This is the switch, similar to standby and ready. Click it, press the treatment switch, and the machine can carry out treatment. At this time, the interface parameters are locked and cannot be adjusted. Click it out. The treatment parameters can be adjusted, and the machine does not emit light. The third button is refrigeration. When we select the switch, the refrigeration will turn on automatically. The fourth button is to save the parameters. Click Save after the parameters are adjusted. Click it directly during the next treatment, and the saved parameters can be directly jumped out. The fifth button is the Setting button, which can be set in the background. It is not recommended for customers to adjust themselves. The first button is to return to the interface of gender and body part selection. When selecting complexion, adjust parameters according to complexion. For type 1 and type 2 skin, the energy can be adjusted from 12 joule. Type 3 and type 4 can be adjusted from 6-8 joule. Type 5 and type 6 can be adjusted from 3 joule. The darker the complexion, the smaller the starting value. Because the principle of hair removal is to heat coagulate the melanin particles in the skin, the machine cannot identify whether melanin is in the skin or in the hair follicle. Therefore, people with dark complexion will absorb more light and heat. Therefore, the adjustment value of dark-skinned people will be lower when choosing type 5 and type 6 complexion. The frequency is also recommended to be adjusted to 1-3. Prevent excessive heat accumulation and scores caused by light hitting the same position for many times. It is recommended that dark-skinned people apply ice for about 30 minutes after treatment. The area of the treatment head is 12-23 mm, which is made of sapphire. Its function mainly plays the effect of freezing point hair removal and painless hair removal. In the process of hair removal, it can effectively cool the epidermis, prevent skin scald, and improve customer comfort. Now we carry on the clinical practice of 808KK semiconductor hair removal machine. The first step is to prepare the skin before operation and scrape the hair on the skin surface. Let's adjust the parameters according to the customer's situation. We choose type 4 skin according to the customer's complexion. Then choose gender, female. Select arm for operation. Now adjust the parameters, and the energy of Asian skin can be adjusted from 6 joule. Select 3 Hz frequency and click Start. Wear special glasses for customers and clinical teacher before operation. Slide quickly during operation. the treatment site can be divided into small areas for rapid sliding. In this way, the skin will receive more heat accumulation, easier to reach the clinical endpoint. When the customer doesn't feel hot, increase the energy until the customer feels hot, but don't overheat. In the operation, be sure to set the energy to the customer can feel the heat. In addition, you can smell the smell of burning feathers during operation. At this time, it shows that our parameter adjustment is correct. It is normal to observe slight redness and swelling of the customer's skin after operation and with scattered little papules. At this time, the clinical endpoint was reached and the treatment was effective.